The broadcast up, Kenny. I'm not even really do too much talking. See, you see what happens when talking, get your ass busted down and dummy. That's where talking get your ass wet. I'm the commentator, just like Sam. You just like Sam last night. What Sam was trying? Sam was trying, like, he was so nice because y'all was in the park, because y'all was in the group chat talking. What happened? Beat them 37-3. They beat them 21-0. But you say he sucked, though. You always talk about how Kenneth sucked.
Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set.
They are. Twan, you used to batting too much. So I look, Twan, it was 3 niggas jumping for the same ball, bro. That's why they ain't catch it. And none of them was your user. I ain't see it. Exactly. It's 3 niggas over there diving for the same ball. That's why you didn't catch it. Exactly.
Here we go. Check four.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. This is Mostert.
Yo, why is the safety getting big hitter animation, bro? He's not even like that, bro.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, die. Come on.
Now he'll let it go deep right
Yo,
side.
they just... Yo, that...
Lined up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Yo, that is so phony, yo.
All week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
I did turn it up. That's y'all. That's the party audio.
Here we go.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Garoppolo on 1st down. Open man is born. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
11.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11. 11,
a shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
You got tight. You got tight.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Here we go.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. To throw is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. This is Homer. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make them.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner, his 2nd sack of the night. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Mostert. And he's got some space here. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards on the ground. Now Mostert. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Going on the ground with Homer. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To throw is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Mostert, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
On first down, here's Breida. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Garoppolo gives to Breida. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Rolling to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. D Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. They'll run this with Homer. And some room to roam now. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be... Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This is Breida. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a give coming right is Breida. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A rough go there on 3rd down. A loss of 4. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Hey, Haywood.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
54. You got to get the ball. Do you get the ball?
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down. They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Hey, gun. Mike 50, Mike 50.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Homer. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, alert. Mark that. 57 to Mike. Four down.
On 1st down, Wilson flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Homer, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. It didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Garoppolo. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will stop right around the 25. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
They run with Breida. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And the Seahawks.
57.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a cruise. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They check it to 10.